Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 4 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. In this episode we've got the Crash of Stone Rhinos by E05 going up against the Shellfish Association by Monk Lizard. And no, your eyes aren't deceiving you, those are crabs. Okay, going to go ahead, and since Monk Lizard is being so kind as to do the overviews for me, I'm going to go ahead and get the battle started. It's interesting to see because these guys are very aesthetics based, and they've got claws on their guns here for this, and this is like a little trilobite looking thing. Oh, and the legs wiggle. That's funny. Oh, the stone rhinos are splitting up their shots. They must have separate AIs for their guns. Yep. With different target prioritizations, possibly. They kind of split their shots through between all three ships. Stone rhinos are kind of a wedge-shaped hull. That looks like some stone armor in there with the wood outer layer. Probably is a space armor thing. They seem very fast. Very quick, possibly rather agile. They'll probably be a little bit difficult to hit. Shellfish Association seems to... Oh, there was a hit. Just one shell like that on the deck. Not a big deal. Stone Rhino took that as doing okay. Got two of the Crash over there picking on one crab, and this one's over here fighting the trilobite and the crab by itself. I don't know if that's actually a trilobite, but it looks like it. Oh, it's got eyebrows. That's funny. These are pretty cool looking designs there, Monk Lizard. I can appreciate that. Oh, is this crab despawned or sunk or... Yeah, it's despawning. Oh, that's one of the Shellfish Association down. Two more to go. They can still get it though, you never know. Things can change. But it's definitely looking like the oh, we've got some out of range going on here because of that one that despawned on them. You know, I've mentioned before about things going out of range that cause a despawn, but I don't think that's very. I don't think it's fair to punish a ship for killing its enemy, so I'm not going to do that. And oh, that trilobite just took some big hits, lost some guns. This crab's getting beat on over here. But yeah, the stone rhinos, all 100%. Looks like the Shellfish Association is unable to land effective fire on them. How fast and agile they are. They are very quick. I'll give them that. They are very quick. They've got a lot of propellers. Trying to get in here while it's moving, but it's kind of hard. It's just that whole thing of propellers along the side, and you've got some on the back here as well. And that's an interesting design. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh, it looks like the other crab has been killed, so all that's left is the trilobite here. Let's check some ranges. The stone rhinos are really liking to fight out at long range, which is risky. If they take damage to their rudders, they may end up sailing out of range. Oh, the shells are just raining in and are able to land easily on the Shellfish Association because they are very, very slow craft. They do not move very quickly. So they're able to get their shots in despite the range. Oh, and that's it, folks. 47%, just waiting for the official despawn to start. Yep, there it is. The Shellfish Association has been defeated by the Crash of Stone Rhinos. That was pretty quick. I'll go ahead and do the second one. If that goes just as quickly, I'll be able to do a second battle for sure. Well, I'm probably... unless it goes to a third round or something, which, you know, is entirely possible. We've seen other ships come back from losses. It happened in the very first episode, if I remember right, this season. we will see where everything goes. You know, if these things go fast enough, I can definitely do a second one. I probably will, judging by the time that things took. Anyway, clock reset, and start. Round 2, begin. Or, begin. There we go. Yeah, I had it begin. I just didn't see him moving. Shellfish climbing up out of the depths. Stone rhinos maneuvering in for the kill. 2 flanking one way, 1 going the other. Seems like we've got the same sort of deal going on as we did before, and oh, they're splitting their fire. Which, when these things are rather fragile. They're small. They have some heavy armor on their guns, but they seem pretty fragile, just because of their size. They can't take many blocks. They can't afford to lose many blocks before they, you know, they're in serious trouble. Like, this one's already 80% just from those few light taps that it took. Well, light taps as far as cram cannons go. Still pretty big shells. I love the guns with the claws. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to look and see how that's... Okay, so it's mounted that way, so the clock can go up and down. How does it go left and right, or doesn't it? I'm not sure. Might just go up and down. And then the barrel turns. No, this is the front, isn't it? I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. How does that work? Oh, it's a 2-axis turret, duh. Duh. That's how that works. Anyway, that crab has been killed. This one is badly wounded. Trilobite doesn't look like it's doing much better. Stuff's exploding. Oh, does this have a actual fuel? Well, it had a fuel refinery on it, and then it exploded. And now that crab is dead. Crab is dead. So let's let this little trilobite-looking guy who's just swimming for his life. But yeah, this doesn't look like it's gonna go well for you, bud. Oh yeah, the long-range fighting. Now because I was noticing before that the barrels on the Crash of Stone Rhino's guns are very long. Those are some really long barrels with respect to the shipper. No, but you know, if they were designed to fight at long range, that makes sense and explains their accuracy. But that's it. So unfortunately, Monk Lizard, your Shellfish Association has been defeated and will be moving down to the secondary bracket. Evil for Zergan, congratulations, you've made it to round 2. So yeah, this was pretty short. I'll go ahead and do a second battle here. I'm gonna cut to get that loaded in. And if you guys are wondering why I cut between between matches but not between rounds in matches, it's because I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do another episode when I start one. So I don't have the names of the ships and who made them in my head, and so even though it's an instantaneous thing for you, there's probably about a 5-minute gap in there where I'm looking at the brackets and setting up the battle and, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, just figured I'd let you know that. Anyway, see you soon. Alright, we're back. And in this battle we've got Battlecruiser Schwarzolf by Sentinel 2K6. Yeah, fix that up there. Going up against the Archer Mark II Super Fortress by Monimuk, which has a ton of guns on it. That is a lot of gun. And it just, the design it has, it makes me feel as if it's heavily armored. But so does the Battlecruiser Schwarzolf. Like, I mean, Battlecruiser may not be Battleship, but it looks... I'm not sure exactly how durable it'll actually be, either of them, but they look like they should be tough ships, so this should be an interesting battle. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get round 1 started here. Both ships settle in the water, get their weapons around, aiming, loading, ready to fire. Archer coming in at a 45, getting all those guns to bear. Just holy crap. Oh cool, the multi-barrel turrets fire in sequence. That's cool. Just makes that cloud of... Oh dear. Yeah, let's see what's left of the Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf. Oh man. Front gun, gone. Second front gun, mostly gone. Oh, nope, gone. It popped. Okay. Jeez. That is... Oh man. Those are all penetration depth fused shells too, with fragments and explosions. Split damage. What's the... Oh jeez, Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf down to 74%. Holy crap, the Archer Mark II has some heavy firepower. Just that cloud. It's like a wave of bullets that you just can't evade. That may very well be exactly what's needed to stop some of these smaller, faster entries that do with the multiple ships that try to evasion tank. Just make a cloud of bullets, and if 2 or 3 hit, that's going to be enough to do some significant damage. Oh man, hear all those explosions. I thought the Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf looked pretty tanky, but not tanky enough to stand up to that level of firepower. Jeez. I think you're going to need a combination of armor tankiness and evasion to mitigate the damage to a manageable level against that. Holy crap. Yep, that's it. Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf is done. It is despawning. That was ridiculously quick. Schwarzwolf. I think I've been calling it Schwarzolf. Schwarzwolf. It's hard to remember all these names when there's 47 of them. Archer Mark II class floating super fortress. That one's easy to remember. I mean, Archer. That's a pretty common word. Anyway, get the clock reset, and round 2 begin. If this round goes as quick and as short and sweet as round 1, I'll probably do a 3rd battle for this episode. You got the Archer Mark II, just blam! Just a cloud of shells. Oh my. Oh, the Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf seemed to take that barrage a lot better than the first one. All of its guns are still up, so that's definitely a plus. Oh, but here comes Volley 2. Oh, jeez. That's just so many shells. Oh, and it seems to be losing buoyancy now. Yeah, it's lost a lot of internal buoyancy from the damage it's taken. Shells coming in. Blam! That is impressive levels of firepower with all those guns. Looks like Battlecruiser Schwarzkopf has once again been soundly defeated already. It's not quite out yet, but with it sinking this one, it's probably actually below 80 and sinking. Yep. There it is. 3 seconds, it's going to start despawning. Blam, there it is. It is over. That is it. Let's see how the Archer Mark II Super Fortress weathered the return fire. It seems fine. It lost some barrels on a couple of guns. It took a big hit right here. Lost a lot of its deck, but the that inner armor seems to have held up somewhat. Looks like some explosions may have come in through the top here, but overall, Archer's, I mean, 90%. It's doing just fine. That is a lot of firepower. I'm interested to see this thing fight again. But yeah, that was really quick. So I've got time. I can get a 3rd episode in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I'll see you guys in a few. Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 5 of the Battleship Brawl Season 2 tournament. Over here we have the Paladin by Lynch, which is a very thin, narrow-hulled ship with a good amount of guns on it. Not a ton of guns. And this wooden side armor skirt going up against the Kawachi Kawaii fleet by Teamaker. It's got these two little dagger destroyers, or I think they're frigates actually. Yeah, dagger frigate. And the Kawachi battleship here has a good amount of guns on its own. This whole mess with distraction ammo boxes on top. Keep those shells away from the hull. So yeah, this should be an interesting battle. I'm interested to see what the Paladin can do here, as it's a kind of a similar design to my ship with the long, thin hull. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get this round 1 battle started. Got the daggers falling into the way, because with the way the spawn stick is set up over here, no matter what I do, because these ships are on different levels when they spawn. One ship's going to be either out of the water or under the water, no matter how I put it, so it's just something the fleet has to deal with. Paladin turning and dodging those initial shells, firing a volley. That's kind of... Oh! I think the Paladin has endpoint selection, and it's going after these ammo boxes up here. Oh, that's not good. This is why I don't use aimpoint selection in battles like this. It's way too easy to fool it. Yep. The second volley completely wasted. Those shells just dunked them into the ocean. I don't think it has the firing angle set up properly on the weapons either. They're firing before they're finished aiming, I think. These back weapons finally got an angle, and they fired, but yeah. Nope. Missed again. The Paladin is just getting hammered. Shell after shell after shell. Nope. Masts got missed. But it's holding up so far surprisingly well. The shells from the dagger frigates seem rather small, not all that heavy, not very effective, and this thing seems to have pretty good armoring. So it is starting to have a little bit of buoyancy issues, it looks like. The front is dipping down into the water, which is going to make it slower and even easier to hit. It's like, man, could you imagine if all these guns were actually going into the hull of the Kawachi Kawaii instead of uselessly firing at the masts? It would do significant damage, probably. Oh, is that going to knock out the... Oh, there we go. The distraction elements have been destroyed, so now we should get to see what the weapons can actually do. But they bought the Kawachi a lot of time. Here we go. Fired in and missed. Don't you love that? There we go. There's a hit. Oh yeah, you can hear those explosions. It sounds like it got a secondary. Oh yeah, blew off a turret. Oh yeah, the Kawachi's lost a whole bunch of guns already. Those penetration jet fuses. Oh yeah, the Kawachi's armor is not thick at all. It's relying on that distraction element to work for it. Oh, we got some shells going off at the daggers as well, but that went a little high. I wonder if this probably had a distraction element on it too, but it looked like it just got hit and knocked out. How's the Kawachi doing here? The shells go too low. Some of them hit. Something hit there. Their block's falling off. Kawachi's taking some damage. Paladin's only 94%. Hasn't really taken all that much damage. The Kawachi's 76%. The Paladin's got some good armor, it seems. I saw that one shell just kind of dink off the superstructure and then hit the deck and detonate. It's also got a ton of repair bots right there. Marching off to go and fix the ship up. And that shell dunked into the water. Is that because of barrel damage? Yeah, it's because of barrel damage. Ooh, that shell may have just popped the turret. No, not quite. It looked like it was close, but not quite. Oh no, one of the daggers is running over the Kawachi. I swear there's like a hidden setting somewhere in the naval AI. It's like friendly ships will run into each other at some point in the course of a battle. It's just, it wouldn't be from the depths if they didn't. Oh, Kawachi's having some serious issues now, down to 59%. Paladin's at 90%. Ooh, but it just ate a big shot straight to the face of that gun. Yeah, it lost all its barrels. Looks like the firing piece was destroyed and took some damage to the gauges and whatnot. So that gun is no longer online. Those shells look like they hit, but oh no, they ended up detonating, doing some damage. The Kawachi is despawning. It has been defeated and is leaving the dagger frigates to face off against the Paladin alone. I'm not sure they're going to be able to handle that. Paladin's aiming its only working turret, but oh, it's dipping under the water. That can cause some problems. Those repair bots need to get to fixing that hull. Ooh, yeah, with a small ship like that, those shells, oh, that frigate's dead. It's AI dead. That one shot sniped it out. That's it for that one. And I think that's basically it for the Kawachi Kuwait fleet for this round. I do not think these daggers have what it takes to take down the Paladin. I mean, that one took the hit and is still alive, but it is hurt. Its engines have gone offline, so it is just a sitting duck. And then the shell comes up out of water, destroys the ammo boxes that were distractions, and there it is. The AI has been destroyed. Kawachi Kuwait fleet has been defeated by the Paladin in round 1 here. Get this restarted. Everything reset. Respawned in, and we will do round 2. Go pretty high here. That's maybe a little too high for the Kawachi Kuwait, because they or Kuwait Kawachi. I've been saying that backwards. Whoops. I may have that written in backwards in the tournament. Sorry. Because yeah, see, this one is basically all right. It's pretty much right on the water and everything, but these ones are up in the air because they're not on the same level. So there's really no way that I can spawn that fleet in properly. Clock. Okay. Whoops, sorry there. I think my mic came unplugged there for a little moment. Those sparking and crackling sounds were. I'm not sure if my voice stopped there. But anyway, what I was saying is that because as you can see here, the dagger frigates are not on the same level, you know, at the same height, the same elevation as the Kawachi. So it's impossible to spawn this fleet in so that all 3 vessels are in a proper position. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get this battle underway. Round 2 here, the Paladin was victorious in the first fight. See if the same thing happens once again, or if the Kawachi Kuwait, or the Kuwait Kawachi can do a little better this time around. I don't know why I thought it was the Kawachi Kuwait. Kuwait Kawachi makes so much more sense. Oh, it didn't seem to go after the distraction elements that time. Or maybe there's other ammo boxes that it decided to attack, and oof, it lost that blew up 2 of the Kawachi's guns there. Which is not good for it. Knocked it down to 91%. Oh, geez, just hammering the Kawachi here. With some shells. Ooh. Man, then the Paladin's just, it's not really taking any damage. It is very heavily armored, and I think that that wooden skirt armor is absorbing a lot of the damage. Oh, another turret just bit the dust on the Kawachi. Oh, it's losing some, it's sinking down in the water a bit. Oh no, it might be sinking. It might hit the 80% in sinking. Yep, health below 80% in sinking. It's going to despawn. One of the daggers is basically hugging the Paladin, and like, that's not where you want to be, little ship. That is not where you want to be. You just got your distraction mast blown off. Now the Kawachi's going to despawn and leave you all alone to face that ship. And it has all of its guns trained on you. Oh, this is not where a little frigate wants to be. Right beside a battleship, full broadside. This is not going to end well as soon as those guns reload. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yep, that is a dead dagger frigate. Oh, now this one's pulling up on the other side. You don't want to do that. This is not where you want to be. Oh no. And oh well, it hit. They're going for the distraction elements there. And it looked like they hit and detonated, but didn't actually do anything. So that's interesting. So it does seem to have aim point selection. I'm not sure why it chose to ignore the distraction elements on the Kawachi for the second round. But that spelled the doom of that ship. It just does not have the ability to take hits like that from the Paladin. Oh, is it getting it? Nope, missed. It's honestly a moot point at this point, though, because the dagger frigate would have to kill the Paladin to win at this point. And oof, it just took a big hit. The engines are still functioning. It's still moving, and now it's aiming at the Shadow Kick is the maker of the Dreadnought from a previous episode is talking to me on Steam there while I'm recording. Oh, and that's it. That's all, folks. So the Paladin by Lynch has claimed a 2-0 victory over the Kuwait Kawachi fleet. Congratulations, Lynch. Your entry will be moving on to round 2 of the Battleship Brawl here. Condolences, teammaker. Your Kawachi Kuwait, or Kuwait Kawachi. I don't know why I keep trying to call it that. Just could not quite do quite enough damage to the Paladin and make it stick. It was just unable to bring the ship down. So, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's going to be it for this one. Got 3 battles in one episode. I think we're good to go. All right. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.